Referee, come on! Go, go, go!
Montel. Right, Montel.
Trying something I don't think I was like. You know, I was like, going over there, and I was like going back Nick this time, huh? There's so many opportunities. Yes.
Mark, a point. How would you rate the performance?
I'm delighted for the boys today. We've had a couple of disappointing results, especially at Aveley. The boys couldn't give me any more today, and I'm delighted with their work rate, the attitude, application, everything. Ticked all boxes today. Just couldn't score, unfortunately. Second half performance, probably the best we've actually played out on that surface, and very difficult conditions. We're obviously being wet, but fair play to Aveley. They got the game on for us today, and we played really well today.
Seemed to have a real balance in the team. You must have been pleased with that.
Corey Davison coming in today, and we sort of took a bit of a punt with him playing as just in behind Brad up top. Obviously we're missing DD again, but he gave us a little spark today and gives that extra bit of energy, and we wait for people to give you that spark, and he certainly gave that today and deserved his man of the match.
For people who don't know much about Corey, he hasn't been in the team an awful lot, has he? You know, what do you think he brings, and what can he bring?
Well, I know what he brought last year, and I was gutted. He's made a couple of decisions, probably weren't the best of decisions in his career, and like maybe he's got someone like talking in his ear and all that sort of stuff. But I said to Corey, like, come and play games and try and get back to where you were last year, and then we'll see how you go. And I know what he does. He gives you that spark. He's a proper, honest lad, and he's a team player, which is good, which I want in the dressing room. And he's got a little bit of quality, and he can score, and he's probably had 6 or 7 shots today, and unfortunately all down the keeper's throat.
But he must harness like a New Year resolution. There's a lot of positives to go forward, so you know, for the rest of the season. Yeah, the message to the boy like a few weeks ago was, right, we're going to see where we are on the 2nd of January, and we're in a good position. Like we're not where we want to be, but we're not miles behind. If we've got games in hand, I know it's going to be difficult to catch up and get the maximum points from there. But if we can, we've got Tunbridge on Wednesday, and just got to try and draw people back into us now, and like we did last year. And that's sort of my target now. We won a hell of a run this time last year. It started around this time, beginning of January, and that's what I'm going to be aiming for. And just keep the boys together and really go for it. Brilliant, Mark. Thank you very much.
No worries.
Cheers. Thank you. Great. Thanks. John, how do you assess that 90 minutes?
For the point of it being a local derby and this time of year and everybody expecting great things, I thought it was quite flat. The whole 90 really, both sides. I thought we were the better side first half, and I think they were the better side second half. I think if you was gauging it on how many times they got into our last third, you'd probably think, if any team should have won it, then it could have been them. But I think any chances they had was just down the throat of our keeper most of the time. He was comfortable in what he did, but we didn't really create anything in the second half, which is probably disappointing from my part.
Because you usually score, don't you?
It's the first game we haven't. I looked at our starting 11 and I thought there's so many goals on that pitch. That's typical football, isn't it? So it didn't work out.
But do you see it as an away point gained or 2 points?
Yeah, no. I think we're at a stage where there's so many teams in and around that playoff spots that if you're keeping people, they're not letting you get any closer. If you're not letting them get any closer, you sort of take that, But yeah, I suppose I would. I'm happy with a point. Because obviously when you had the best of the first half, but you don't have the best of the second half, you're looking at that finish and you're thinking, they're going to nick it here, they're going to nick it here. And every time they went forward, I did sort of feel they're coming forward again. I wouldn't say, and I'm not even disrespectful to them, I wouldn't say they was coming forward because of their good play. I just thought we constantly gave the ball away second half. Whether that be from my keeper kicking long, that was going straight to them, or as I said to Marlott at the end, I felt we recognised we were poor second half. We was trying to force the issue by trying to slot someone in every time we got possession, which it's not on. We needed to be a bit more patient and a bit more experienced, which we didn't show. We brought pressure on ourselves by constantly letting them have the ball and run at us, and they've got ball carrying players who are good on all surfaces really. It wasn't pretty out there, but all surfaces they can carry the ball and they can hurt you. So the fact that they only ended up having shots down the front of my keeper, I'm grateful for that.
You're a team that are knocking on the door of promotion, but you look like a manager who's just taking things 1 or 2 games at a time.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it from day one, because I think managers at this level in particular, you gauge your squad, you look at what you think's in it, and I've known that I've got a good squad from day one. It has shown itself, but in patches when we've been really good. But then overall, we haven't been beaten many times, and we still haven't. So I knew that's the basis of a possible playoff, not as Mr. Lambert put in title contenders who killed me on their midlines, but I've spoke to him since. Dark horse, there he goes. Dark horses for playoffs is what we've always looked at, and I've always had that in my head.
Is this the settled squad now? I know things change, are very liquid.
No, it will change. It's going to be forced upon me. Unfortunately, Ryan Scott, the centre half who came on for sub, has been playing regular and been probably one of our better players. He leaves for Australia next week to go and play football. So I'm losing him, so that's why I drafted somebody else in today. There will be a couple of changes to the squad, I imagine, yeah.
But still very positive.
Yeah, I just don't show it in my face.
Happy New Year, John.
Happy New Year to you.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.